Welcome to the podcast. I don't like starting anything, so Michelle's going to start it. Go on,
As
Michelle.
a female who females love to start stuff.
Yeah. Well, you can start the podcast, Michelle. Start it, and over to you.
Have we started?
Yeah, we've officially started.
No,
Episode 1 is going to start awkwardly, and that's how it's just going to continue. We have started.
Hi, everyone.
There we go. Done. Tune in next week where we get on to how are you?
Fuck's sake.
I know it's technically it's episode 1 for everyone who's listening, because if you've never listened before, you've never listened before. It's episode 1. We've listened before. For us, this is like episode 646. We're in a cupboard in Chester, bringing to you our first ever podcast. Why have we decided to do a podcast, Michelle? You tell the listeners. They want to know. They're asking. They're like, why are you doing this? Hopefully not in that tone. I hope they're just going, do you know what? I've always said them two should do a podcast, and now we've got it.
I actually didn't even realise that we'd started.
We started. This is all going in. This is all going in.
Why did we start a podcast? Because he hounded me for months on end.
I did.
And then asked me to do a podcast as well.
So as you know, we've been friends for such a long time now.
Yeah, man. 4 years.
4 years. 4 years since you slid into me DMs. That's how it started, you know. I actually slid into yours, technically.
I don't actually remember.
Not remember. You posted a picture of, I think was it you and Johnny Vegas?
Yeah.
And I commented on it saying, how did you meet Johnny Vegas?
I was like, just went countdown. 8 out of 10 cats does countdown.
And then we went on our first date.
We absolutely didn't. Don't, because could you imagine the circulation of that?
I
Put your wooden stick somewhere else.
No, we didn't. And then we went for a coffee, like, because it was lockdown and no one was allowed to do anything. No, it was before lockdown, wasn't it?
It was before lockdown.
Before lockdown. Oh, it just all vagues into one. And then obviously I hounded you because all my friends are married and got kids now and need planning permission just to get out the house.
So was I like the final option?
No, you were top 2.
Top 2?
You were top 2.
Top 2, but I haven't got kids, so at least I'm a lot more flexible. That's what it says on the bus stop. Hey, who was your number one?
I can't talk about it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't really have a number one. I asked 16 people. You were the only one who said yeah. I'm joking, I did ask 16
the absolute
people.
Rudeness of
I know,
this.
I'm joking.
You know what, though? I think you needed a female touch.
100%. Look what you've done with the place, with the decor.
We've got plants. We've got candles.
We are B&M'd out.
We've got Oreos.
Oreos.
One of them was broken and I've already eaten it and it's probably stuck in my teeth.
Did you get the picture? I told you to get a picture.
Did you? Yeah, was that your suggestion, was it? No. The picture. The picture was not his suggestion. Anyway.
My suggestion. I said Chad Kruger from Nickelback.
Okay, so I bought a picture frame and every week there was going to be someone in the picture frame. I don't think I'm going to take John's...
Chad Kruger? No.
Suggestions on board. I think this is always going to be about me. So this week's individual is here in this frame because she lives rent-free in my head on a daily basis and has done since about, I don't know, was that like 2002?
What happened in 2002?
Shakira.
Where's my phone?
That lives in my head every single day. I say that to myself more than once.
Do you actually?
Yeah. All the time. It's just always there, just pecking at my brain cells.
Just like an earworm.
Like?
An earworm.
What's an earworm?
What do you mean you don't know what an earworm? Do you know when you've got
a worm that lives in your ear?
Yeah. So do you know worms? Live in your ear.
Only ear ones.
No, an earworm is like when you.
There's garden worms. They don't live in your ear.
No, it's when you've got a song stuck in your head, innit?
Oh, I've never heard that before.
Yeah, and when you've got a song stuck in your head, like, I've got the song stuck in my head. It's like called an earworm.
Oh well, that's been there since I was a teenager.
Let's have a look. What Shakira song came out in 2002? Let's see what you were rocking out with. 2002.
That would have been my guess. Can't even remember what it was called. La, 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 la.
Oh, Whenever, Wherever.
Whatever, whatever. We're meant to be together.
There we go.
When was that released?
2002.
Was it right?
Yeah, 2002.
Yes.
There we go. What a year.
Come on, me bro. I was in high school. I was in like year 9.
Was you?
Yeah.
In 2002.
Yeah, go on. What year in primary school were you in?
I think it just started year 7, you know. September 02. No, it's mad now when I meet someone and they're born like after 2002, but they're like 18 and above. It kind of winds me up. Do you know when you speak to
born
someone?
in 2002 and they're 18 and above?
Yeah.
Everyone's above 18 born in 2002.
That's what I mean. But in my head, it's like you were born in 2002. You should be 5.
Yeah.
But it's like when you ask him what year was you born, 2000 and you're like, and? What do you mean there's more?
It is mad, isn't it?
So
2005 till this current date are 18.
Oh God. I remember 2005. Is this what it's like to be old? Be old, rather.
Hey, speak for yourself. I'm enjoying late 30s.
Early 40s.
Nearly 40s in a couple of years. Thank you.
Tell us about you then. Tell the listener what they want to know about you. There's going to be a lot of men on there asking the same questions right now.
Okay.
Is that natural hair or is it dyed?
I haven't got stennies in.
What's stennies?
Extensions.
That was so...
Stennies.
Stennies?
But it isn't my natural colour. I am naturally blonde.
Are you actually?
Yeah.
Like...
Blonde?
Blonde?
Well, not like bleach blonde, because obviously no one's really bleach blonde.
That makes a lot of sense.
Wow.
I'm joking.
Naturally blonde, 5'9.5", single.
I'd have thought you were taller.
Why?
I don't know. In my head, I just thought we were like similar height.
How tall are you?
5'11". 6 foot. Everyone says 6 foot. It's boy math, innit? 6 foot.
Just adding inches on
Unless
to
you're
impress
above 6
women.
foot, you're just 6 foot. That's every lad does it. Unless you're like 5'2" and you're proud of it, which is nothing wrong. Like, of course you can be. But I just feel like with every bloke, unless you're over 6 foot, you just say you're 6 foot. But no, I'm gonna pull back the curtain a little bit. 5'11". There we go.
Wow. It's only an inch and a half between us.
Yeah.
I've got bigger dick energy than John as well.
Inch and a half between us.
I don't know what else you might want to know.
What's your shoe size?
Size 5, which is weird. I'm the tallest of the family, but I've got the smallest feet.
I'm just thinking, like, OnlyFans, like, we can sell feet pics, can't we?
I don't think I've got pretty feet.
I don't think it matters.
Do you not?
No, I don't know. Don't get it, but I don't think it matters. Single, not dating anyone?
Single, not dating, living my best life.
There we go.
What else?
What made you want to do a podcast?
I
Obviously,
wanted
you
to.
said that I was hounding you, so what made you say yeah?
I was scared.
Persistence pays off.
Well, I thought
I
could be your carer as well.
Yeah, I need
Look
that.
after you, give it a homely touch, and I feel like the females need representation.
Yeah. There's too many blokes. Too many.
Yeah, too many blokes. Too many blokes. We need to represent. So here I am.
Yeah. I think it would be good if we discuss things and you can give a woman's input on something as well.
Yeah.
Quick one.
Go on.
So someone said this to me today, actually, just thought about it. If you were dating someone and they were scared of spiders,
Yeah.
yes or no, is that an ick?
No.
Someone said to me, like, if they were dating someone and they were scared of spiders, that was an ick. And I was like...
But is she scared of spiders?
Yeah.
So that's why, because she just wants someone to kill them. She gives me the ick.
That's what I said.
But no, that wouldn't put me off. We'll just fucking stand on the couch and scream together.
Just
That's fine. It is what it is. We'll just twat it and hoover it up.
Yeah.
It's worked so far for me.
Oh, well. Do you know when people sit there and say that? Like, you shouldn't hoover it up because it crawls back out.
Yeah, but that's why you hit it
That's
first.
why you burn the hoover.
So that it doesn't crawl
out.
out. Is that not standard?
No, I think so. But yeah, I think it'd be good to get the female perspective on
Topics.
on different topics.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
All for
I
it.
will give it.
And if you've got anything you want a lad's perspective of, we'll find one and ask him.
Well, That's we'll go for it.
We'll go for it. I
We'll
don't know. Maybe we. I don't know. What? Anything in particular you want a lad's perspective on? Stennies.
No, but
don't say Stennies.
Okay. Does that give you the ick?
That gave me the ick.
Good. Haven't got Stennies. Haven't got Stennies. Haven't got Stennies.
Sounds like a council estate. Where are you from? From Stennies, lad.
Oh, there is a place called Stennies, isn't there? Oh no, it's Steno.
Steno. Steno.
Oh, Steno. What's that?
Denom.
Dunno.
Denom.
What?
Denom.
Denom.
Denom. Denom.
Are you trying to say Dunelm?
Yeah, whatever. Denom.
Oh, no, you're not. I know what you mean. Ooh, the yogurt one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought
man.
you were talking about Dunelm, where you get all your furnishings from. Dunelm.
Wow.
Dunelm. Ooh. Is that a song?
Is it? No, it's just at the end of the advert, isn't it? After the lick the lid of life.
Muller yogurt.
I don't think it's on Muller. I think it's on one of the other ones.
No, it's a different brand, isn't it?
Denim. I don't know. This is not how I planned on starting. But we're here now. So
we are.
We're here. Thanks for listening to the 5 Pence Change podcast.
5 Pence Change.
I love how we've gone. Let's record episode 1, but this is what we're going to call it. Let's go for it. And I've gone within the first minute gone, I think we should call it something else.
5 Pence Change. What do you think?
You like 5 Pence Change?
I do, but I hate the fucking meaning behind it, but I just like it. It's like, oh, there's your 5 Pence Change.
5 Pence Change?
No one, you never get 5 Pence Change, but it takes me back when I used to go and
get
in the shop with me 10 pence piece and get 5 penny sweets and still get change.
Oh, do you remember that? So I remember back in my youth, and we used to be able to go to the shop for like a quid, and we'd get like a Panda Pop.
I was just about to say that, blue or pink.
Ours were clear. I think it was just bleach.
Oh, you could get a clear one as well,
lemonade, wasn't it? A Panda Pop, we'd get like a Freddo, a Chomp, we'd get some crisps.
20 pence piece mix.
20 pence piece. Yeah, we used to get loads. And when I take my kids to the shop now, it costs me like 25 quid. Everything's dead expensive now anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Asda yesterday, and there was a mum shouting at a kid, and she was like, I'm gonna take, that's it, when we get home, you've got no tablet, you've got no phone, you've got no laptop, you've got no Xbox, no PlayStation. I'm like, this kid has got a lot of fucking shit.
How old was the kid?
I mean, he must have been about 5, you know. It's just a
5-year-old's got no business with a mobile phone.
Or a laptop. What's he doing?
Well,
Stocks and shares. I'm sitting there going, I'm just watching me ROI on this.
What's ROI? Republic of Ireland?
Well, that is ROI, yes. But it's also return on investment.
What's that for?
When you invest something, how much money are you getting back from it?
Oh, I don't invest my money like that.
That's your ROI. Well, this kid does. He's 5 years old with a laptop. He's trading. He's into crypto. He's into all sorts. Anyway, I digress. I'm not judging because my kids have got all that. It's dead expensive. You know what George has asked for Christmas?
Go on.
He's asked for an Xbox. And at first I was like, yeah, okay. Well, no worries, mate. Yeah. Do you know how much an Xbox is?
Probably like 550 quid.
Right, bit over. Like, this is going to anticlimactic now. It's 400 quid, but maybe I should stop complaining then. Obviously, it's a lot cheaper in your world.
I haven't got an understanding. I've never bought an Xbox.
An Xbox?
I've never bought an Xbox or a PlayStation. I've never purchased one, but I would say around the £500 mark.
It's ridiculous. Everything's well expensive. So we need your money. And that is why, really, I wanted to start a podcast.
It was this or OnlyFans.
Yeah, and I tried OnlyFans, and thanks to the 2 subscribers, by the way.
How much was it set for? $1.99, because that's what you tried to sell me for the other week.
Did I? When?
On one of the pilots.
Oh yeah. Well, they don't know that.
Saz.
So we're here. What we're going to talk about?
What do you want to talk about? What's your favourite song, John?
My favourite song at the moment?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a... Try it. Do you know what? It changed.
It's hard to have a favourite song ever because it depends what mood.
Oh my God. We're like the same person.
We've spent too much time together.
Oh, we're like finishing each other's sentences.
Oh, did that?
It's not funny.
I've got school. What's your favourite song then at the moment?
I don't This is I don't have favourites of anything because it just depends on moment in time and also like situations.
Yeah.
So, but obviously, no matter what the answer is, it's probably a Nickelback song. My dream for this podcast is to get big enough that we can invite them on.
What do we talk to them about?
The rock stars. I've already got loads of stories.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Thanks for coming.
This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how
Everyone
you
knows the
remind
song?
me.
We get to go to the shows. It's going to be great. Honestly, it'll change your life. Change your life.
Can't wait.
Get on board with the back.
With
the back.
The back.
Yeah, that's what we call, like, because we're friends.
Would you say that you're a stan of Nickelback?
Yeah, because I wrote to him and they stay calling. And I left my page and my phone number at the bottom. Said to you. No, I'm not going to.
Is that a song?
That's Stan.
Oh, by Eminem. Sorry, I wasn't switched on enough to.
I literally was doing a bit on what you said, and you were like, "What you're on about?" I was like, "I'm carrying on."
Yeah, but I just.
This is not going to work if I've got to explain every single joke. This sounds like my set.
You need to work on this, John, because I'm not booking you again.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's a story of my life.
You know what one of my favourite things in life to do is?
Go on.
Not singing a song, just speaking the lyrics.
Is it so you don't remember what it was like I just did with Stan? I just love speaking the song, but not what, so you can't remember what song it is.
I just like, so instead of singing along, I will say it.
Just say it as it is.
I just felt like I needed to share that with you.
There we go.
Give you an example.
Go on, talk.
So one of my favourite songs ties in with what I'd asked you. At the minute, probably this year, is from Beyonce's Renaissance album, Heated.
All the single ladies?
No, Heated.
Right. I've not heard it.
You have.
Have you played it in the car?
Probably. I'll play a little bit for you now.
Honestly, getting a car journey with you, getting in the car with you is great, and then you come home with a splitting headache.
What's that supposed to mean?
Because you play your music dead loud. It's like this song.
Oh,
Kiki, do you love me?
I'm so sorry that you're such an old man that has your volume on number 3.
I like background noise.
I like mine loud. That's how music should be listened to.
I turn it up loud when I'm on my own.
Yeah.
I have a full concert and everything when I'm driving on my own.
When
I'm going down the motorway, it's a full concert. It is like a meet and greet. We do all sorts of sign autographs. Honestly, I kill a few people because I'm not concentrating on driving, but, you know, can't talk about that at the moment because of court case. To tell you what happened to me before.
No.
I was driving home, right? And so I'm driving down the motorway and some car comes right up my arse and it's like flashing. And I was like, do you need to sort of like, oh, like, why are you being a dickhead?
Checking your lights.
Right.
Lights are on.
So I didn't need to move over, but I did. So I moved over. And I was giving it the big uns at the car, you know, as you do. Like, you fucking knobhead. I drive it bullying people off the road. And it was a police car.
No, it wasn't.
Honestly, I was like, as you were, officer. Thank you
the
very
blue
much
flashy lights or flash?
No,
like,
no, it's in just like flashing.
do you reckon they were trying to like?
I don't know what they were
get a reaction from you and be like, arrest him.
Greater Manchester Police, have a word. I've got the reg right to me.
Why are they so angry?
He came speeding right up to me, and I'm doing the speed limit. I'm doing the speed limit, you know, because I don't.
Were you lane hogging?
No, I just overtook someone, so I'm in the lane anyway, and then obviously, I was about to start moving back over, and then he come up my arse, come up my backside, and he started giving it the big uns.
You need to get with the times, John.
I'm with
You're acting like a 50-year-old man and you're younger than me.
I am a 50-year-old man. I got 2 kids. It's honestly, I have to do old man things now.
Like
get out of bed in stages.
What do you mean in stages?
Like, you can't just jump out of bed anymore. I was just doing a gig before, and I was like trying to gear myself up and all that, and I was like rolling my shoulders back. I think I pulled something. It's killing me.
Rolling your shoulders.
Honestly, I just get injured all the time.
They see me rolling. I'm hurting.
I'm hurting. I'm not. I'm just. Yeah, I do. I feel dead old.
Oh no.
I start going to the pubs.
The pubs.
The pubs. Don't like it. Full of kids.
Yep.
That's when you know you're getting old.
Yep.
When you're not one of the kids.
When you go out and you're like, oh, they must be freezing.
They must be freezing. That's what I said.
They must be freezing
They
whilst
must be
I'm sat in my
freezing.
car with my heated seat
No, it's
on.
nobody.
And me
When was the last time you went on like out?
Out.
Yeah. It was recent.
August.
Right.
It's
Have you
now
not-
mid-November.
Have you noticed nobody? No one dresses up anymore.
No, they don't, especially in town. Especially in
Town?
Liverpool, it's like
Witness Town.
Balenciaga trainers and like Alexander McQueen's were like the rage with a gorgeous little dress. And do you know what? They were probably comfy as fuck, but no.
I'm talking about the lads. Lads are going out now in gym gear.
What?
Ironic gym. Honestly, there was people out in. I swear to God, there was one he had a hoodie on, a pair of shorts, and the skins underneath. Looked like he's about to go running.
Surely not.
I swear.
Where
to
was
God,
this?
In the Slug and Lettuce.
In Stockton Heath.
Stockton Heath, yeah.
That's why I call it the slag and lettuce, because it's just not an okay place.
It was just
Cocktails
like,
are belted, but the people are just fucking weird, aren't
when you know
they?
you're getting older. How's he got in? No dress code here.
And they have a bouncer on there as well.
The bouncer.
Maybe he'd gone in at like midday and just never left,
Just
and
never-
couldn't kick him out.
Well, it looked like he just finished the marathon. I thought I'll pop in here for a few, and then a few's just gone. Oh, now I'm out. I'm on the sesh.
You can be. Do you know what though?
Get a bag in. I don't know what that means.
Speaking on behalf of me and everyone else who does this, for someone that doesn't go to the gym, I own a lot of gym gear.
Yeah.
But I don't go to the gym. I just wear it to go to McDonald's in. It's got good stretch.
I call it
Get the nugs in.
I call it the ironic gym wear.
Yeah.
That's my term for it. I've got some myself.
Love it.
I
It's
love
the comfiest stuff ever.
Ironic gym wear. Just it is comfy.
Can't go
It's
wrong with
comfortable.
it.
It's great. But if you said to me, why don't we go get some food and have a couple of drinks? I'm not turning up in it.
No, not if we were going for well, I suppose it depends where it is. If it was Pizza Hut,
Yeah.
probably will.
If you go on a date with someone and they turned up in ironic gym wear,
That would give me the ick.
would that give you the?
You can scream at the spider, but don't come to a date in gym wear if it's like a restaurant.
What would you Right. So what would you expect? Let's keep it low key. What would you class as low key?
I would just like the place to eat or what to wear.
Like low key, like just something like.
I
like,
don't know. Just
it's
like
above a Nando's, but it's below.
just like a Las Iguanas or something.
Las Iguanas. Right, so you go in Las Iguanas.
Yeah,
What are you expecting him to wear?
just like jeans and trainers,
Jeans and chain. All right, okay. Like just a nice top.
hoodie.
Okay, fair.
Just not gym wear.
Just not
Jeans,
gym wear.
trainers, hoodie. Absolutely fine.
There you go. It's worth noting. I've got to get changed for buy a new outfit.
What?
I've got to buy a new outfit now.
What for you for our date in Las Iguanas?
No, just in case anyone asks me on one.
Oh.
Just realised I got no clothes.
It just depends. Just do you. I don't see the necessity of having to get absolutely dolled up
There's nothing wrong getting dolled up though.
for a Las Iguanas. Like,
No disrespect.
just make
Las
sure that
Iguanas.
your hair's on point and you look clean and
Yeah.
you've got clean fingernails. Like, that's all that's
a necessity.
Yeah.
What's your first impression? What do you look for like a first impressions? Like, so state of the shoes. Like, if you got dirty shoes.
100%. The first thing I look at are the shoes,
What about fingernails?
and that is the second thing.
If they got dirty nails,
That'd knock me sick.
what if they bite the nails?
It depends how bad.
Yeah. Like if
If it looks like, you know, when you get those little fucking, like a little spring onion that's battered on the end.
no.
If your hands look like them, that's not happening.
If your hands look like if your hands
you know
look
what I
like spring
mean?
onions, you're not going anywhere near.
You know, where there's like more finger than nail.
Oh, when they're proper really far down.
Yeah, don't need
Stop
that.
biting. Yeah. I'm looking at mine now. Like, there's some white tip there. There's some white tip. So look at my fingernails. They're clean.
It's okay.
They're clean.
I need mine doing. I haven't had a manicure for a few weeks, you know, and it's upsetting me. I've just been too busy.
What
What do you look for then?
Just a pulse.
I love that he didn't even have to specify like that they have to be human, just anything with a pulse.
Pulse, really, just a pulse.
Anything with a pulse. Oh, John.
I said that once on. So do you know? Have you ever seen Judy Love?
Yes.
Love Judy Love. Met her a couple of times, and she in lockdown she did like on a Thursday it was date night, so it's like Instagram live things. A lot of people were doing it. Like Nathan Keaton was doing like a football quiz, and I nothing else to do. I mean, and I like them all as well. So
all I got was notifications. John Catewell has gone live with Nathan Keaton.
I loved it. I loved that football
so
quiz.
I'd watch it, but I didn't have a clue.
I was shit at it. I think I won it once because Ollie did it with me.
Yeah.
And I think like because Ollie was with me, he was like, "Oh, we'll go a bit easier," and we won. And anyway, so Judy used to do the. I missed that football quiz. Nathan started back up. So Judy used to do date night and that, and she's like, "Just come on and chat." So I went on and had a little chat. And then she asked me that question. She was like, "What do you look for in a woman?" I was like, "A heartbeat."
Did she laugh?
No. Went down like a lead balloon. I was like, and as a comedian, I should have read the room. I thought they would go for that, but no one did. I did get a few people messaging me though.
Did you?
I did get a few people messaging me.
How did that work out for you?
It was always mad stuff. It was like, "Oh, you seem really nice," and I'm like, "Well, I am." I like to think I am. And she was, and then to be like, "I live in," and it was something like Southampton, and you're like, "I'm not commuting."
Hey, it's not as far as Thailand though.
It's not, but I'm not commuting to Southampton to just go Lassie.
It's a lovely little place.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure I'm not commuting.
Primark's decent there as well.
I'm not going to Southampton for a Lassie Guanas.
Okay, Nando's. No,
just one.
Meet halfway.
There's one round the corner.
Yeah, that's true.
I
haven't had a Nando's for so long, you know.
Should we go? I love the Nando's. Should we order
what heat do you get?
Lemon and herb.
Oh, for fuck's
I can't do spicy stuff. I can't do spice. We're talking about dating a lot, but I'm gonna talk to you anyway. I went on a date with someone and we went Nando's and I got the lemon and herb and she got the one in the black bottle which got like X on it.
Yeah, the extra hot.
Honest, I was sweating just watching her. I was like, no. And then she couldn't finish all the food and then went, "Do you want some of this?" I was like, "Well, I fucking can't now." Because
it's covered in spicy sauce.
Yeah, I'd have loved it.
Do you struggle with the spicy rice? Is that spicy?
I don't get spicy rice.
You don't?
No.
Would it be too spicy for you?
I don't know. I'll have to try it.
It's not spicy though.
It's just Mexican rice in it. It's just Uncle Ben's Mexican rice in it.
Yeah.
I get, if I go Nando's, this is my order. Lemon and herb chicken wrap.
Yeah.
Sometimes double it up if I'm feeling a bit fruity.
Ooh.
Chips with peri salt.
Yep.
And a peronaise to dip in.
Yes.
And the garlic bread.
Is that it? So I get the butterfly chicken extra hot.
Oh God.
I get a spicy rice, a chips with peri salt, a garlic bread. I get the halloumi. I get a pita bread and hummus. I'm trying to think, there's another side that I get. I want a coleslaw.
A coleslaw.
Coleslaw.
My mum calls that cold sore. I don't want any of your cold sore. Fucking keep that.
No thanks, you keep your herpes, babe.
Yeah. I'll have a coleslaw. So I have to say that in our house now, just so I know what she's talking about.
Coleslaw.
One day she's going to turn around and go, "No, me fucking cold sore, you knobhead." Yeah, I can't do it. No, I read today.
Go on.
That out of everything going on in this world, they did an investigation into what meat doner meat is.
Do you know? Because I don't even know if it's meat. I think it's just knuckles.
I know one thing for sure. I'm not arsed. If I'm pissed on a night out and I fancy a kebab, I'm not going in going, like, if you're getting a kebab, the last thing on your mind is what's the meat. It's full of saturated fat.
So if you were in Scotland and they were like, "Aye, we've only got haggis," would you be like, "Fuck it, pal, I'll have that and a kebab"?
I've had a haggis. I did it when I was in Edinburgh. I got a traditional Scottish breakfast, and he had black pudding, and
see, I'll eat black pudding, but I'm not eating haggis.
A bit of haggis. It was nice. It was just like black pudding. I can't really remember the taste, but it was like, it was nice. The consistency of it was like very similar. I thought it was all right. Fair play to you. It was dead cliche in the hotel.
Why?
I walked in and they had like
Just tartan everywhere.
no, they had like cans of Iron Brew on the bed waiting.
Love that.
Honestly, and after a 4-hour drive, I was like, "This is amazing." And
My favourite. That is my favourite. When I went to Scotland this year, I went to Edinburgh. We just stayed at a little Premier Inn, and it had a Toby Carvery attached to it. You know, you can get your refillable drinks.
Yeah.
Iron Brew was one of the options, and I was like, "What a time to be alive!
What a time to be alive.
What a time!" Went to the Beyonce concert. Guess what?
Go on.
Bottles of Iron Brew.
Bottles of
Iron Brew.
nice.
Got a few.
I did all there.
Oh, that rhymed.
Got a few of the Iron Brew.
Iron Brew. Do you remember the advert? Your granny's a fanny.
Yeah.
Do you remember
I've got
that?
a whole family of fannies. Your mum's a fanny.
whole line
Your
of
granny's a fanny. Yeah, fanny. Nice name.
I didn't realise you knew it word for word.
Oh,
But yeah,
of course I know it
that's
word
one of
for
my
word. It's
favourites.
golden. I loved it.
That and alongside Reebok as well.
You're back.
Belly's gonna get ya. Do you remember that? And the
No,
belly was bouncing
yeah.
down the street.
I've got flashbacks to getting bullied in primary school.
So sorry. So now, guys, this is going to be a counselling session. Hello, John. Talk to me. I'm
that
so
was more
sorry.
erotic than
I didn't
anything.
mean-
Like, hello, John. Talk to me. What can I do for you? That was me trying
Do
to
you think it's soothing or
Which?
me voice when I put like my telephone voice on?
Is that your telephone voice? My mum's got a telephone voice. Well, she's got, because my mum works in a little cafe. And it's just dead funny because she's like as common as they come. And then she's in work and someone asks for a coffee. It's like, regular or large?
Large.
Whenever I always go in because like coffee and that. And she'll say to me, like, just get us a coffee, mum. She's like, regular or large? I was like,
Oh.
large? I'll have a large, please. A large.
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 Well, I used to be cabin crew. I used to love doing the announcements.
Did you?
Yeah. And I think I stood out anyway because I was based at Gatwick. So everyone was a southerner.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd just always
You need
be
the emergency
the little
exit.
northerner one.
I can't do it.
And I loved it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard today's flight.
Oh, nailed it.
And I loved it.
Where was your favourite place that you flew to?
Well, we returned from most of them. Didn't do
Obviously,
lots of layovers.
Sent you
I
back.
did get sent to Paris once for 3 days.
Did you?
That was good.
I like Paris.
Fucking freezing, but it was good.
When did you go?
When?
Yeah. Like what time of year?
February.
All right, okay, yeah. It's pretty cold then.
I didn't anticipate. I just thought, oh, I'm going abroad.
yeah.
Didn't take anything warm.
Going abroad, got my bikini, where you going?
Ended up having to buy
All
a
right, good luck with that.
little hoodie from a souvenir shop by the Eiffel Tower.
We went once and you get hounded, you get harassed by the Eiffel Tower.
Yes,
People
there's
trying to
lots
sell you
of
the little key rings and all
yeah,
that. But I don't
chasing
want one.
after you.
Yeah.
Mademoiselle.
Yeah, I got, do you know the little buggy things where the guy pedals?
What buggy things?
Like
What,
so-
like a little tuk-tuk?
Like a little tuk-tuk where you sit in the back.
It's a tuk-tuk.
It sounds like a French version of a little bit of me time.
A little bit
A
of...
little bit of me time. You doing? Just going home having a
Why did you do it like that?
just oversharing. Because it would have been a bit thing. Just going home and having a tuk-tuk. You got a spare hand here?
Hey, don't look at me.
So so I got one of these, like, I got on the back of one and I was at my heaviest, right? I was at my heaviest. Believe it or not, I've actually lost weight.
Well done.
Thanks. 2 pounds, 12 months. It's going well. So I got on the back of it and I went up to him and I was like, how much is it? Like where'd you go? He was like, €20 from here to the Eiffel Tower. I was like, oh, sound, let's get in here then. And he looked as if to say, like, are you taking a piss?
Monsieur.
Mate, he was sweating.
Was it just you?
Me and the girls were at the time. I was sat at the back and he was fucking pedaling. He was sweating like fucking. I was like, what's this? We got there. He charged us 40.
No, we
He went
never.
€40. I was like, I'm not even going to argue with you, mate.
That's rude that they did that.
I know, but that's what they all do, though, isn't it?
I got a little
Be careful
horse and
if you go.
carriage in Dublin.
Yeah.
I was so fucking hell.
I was so
I was so drunk leaving the Guinness factory.
Yeah.
We were like, yeah, let's take a horse and carriage. And it was Buttons. And then when I started to sober up and I thought, I can't believe we've just done that, like that poor horse.
Oh, no.
You know, when you just feel bad, and I thought, I regret doing that now. Like, I have financially supported that.
How do you know the horse isn't enjoying it though? I'm free.
What a fun. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a fucking capital city, and there's horses on the roads with busy cars and stuff. Like,
have you been Blackpool?
Yeah.
You've got them up there as well. You can go, you can literally.
Yeah, and I wouldn't get one. You can go to
the arcade in like Snow, in Cinderella's like.
I wouldn't get one.
I was going to say car.
I'm never doing it again.
Are you not?
No. I felt awful.
Oh, well, they might be well looked after. Well, they've got to be, haven't they? They can't be on death's door, like dragging people around.
They're not on death's door, but...
Is there a bit of cruelty towards it?
I just feel like it's a bit sly.
What's your thought? I'm not even going to get into it. I was going to say, what's your thoughts on horse racing?
Oh, I love the Grand National.
Oh, damn. He fell at the first.
Take me money. Every year I'll put 40 quid on. Split between whatever horses. Yeah. I'm game for that. Horse racing the rest of the year.
Each way means, but fuck it, do it.
Well, I think each way just means that even if it comes first, second, third, fourth, or fifth, you still get a payout.
I used to think
like
when you finished,
denomination.
You turned around and come back. Hey, do you want to race? Shop and back. Like, that's what I thought each way was. Like,
stop it.
You bet on it one way. You can do a Yui.
And then come back.
Last one back's a rotten egg. Yeah.
Nay way.
Yeah, I don't know how I get through life sometimes.
What is wrong with us?
I don't know, but that's the whole purpose of the podcast of 5 Inch.
I think today's probably been a good insight into us as individuals.
Definitely. Michelle, what's your fears in 3 years' time?
My fears.
Why 3 years?
In 3 years' time. So I'm thinking ahead. So at the minute, there's a lot of snide speed cameras getting put up.
Keeping the streets safe.
Speed cameras that look in your car.
Oh, the phone thing?
Yeah.
I've heard about these.
Absolutely everything.
I'm old, I don't use my phone while I drive.
What I fear is that in the next 3 years, there's probably going to be about a quarter of the population that are banned from driving, you know. I'm
going to be honest with you, on the drive home today, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think there's some people that shouldn't be driving. But as long as one of them isn't me.
I don't think I'm going to be one of those people either, but does that mean then that we'll always be designated driver when all of our friends are banned?
That said, like, my mates can't go out without planning.
That's
permission.
a fear for me. I'm not going anywhere.
Hey, here's one. So you go on a date, you go on Las Iguanas. He's got his hoodie on, his jeans and his clean trainers.
Yeah.
He doesn't drive though, and you need to pick him up.
Bit icky, that.
Is it?
Depends where they live.
I'm not doing a 40-mile round trip. Before you were telling me to go to Southampton and back.
Yeah, if they live in London and they don't drive.
For context, we live 200 miles away from London.
I get it, because...
Oh yeah, in London, you don't need to, do you?
Public transport's, I wouldn't say a dream, but a tube comes every minute. Yeah. There's buses. There's so much transportation in that city that you don't need to drive.
But right here...
If you live in Liverpool... I could probably understand, because again, depending on where. If you live at the Albert Docks, you don't need to drive.
Going around the houses here in our
if you live
town,
where we live, that will give me the ick. So why don't you drive? Because I'm sorry, but the fucking the X1's cancelled.
X1's cancelled.
So how are you getting anywhere?
So your answer is
icky. 100%. Yeah, I just got a shiver. Yeah.
If someone asked you out on a date and then was like, "Yeah, but can you pick us up?" You going?
He's still go.
He's a 10, but he needs picking up.
I'd still go, but I think bit icky. I'm sorry. I'm closer to 40 now than I am 30.
Yeah, you said it.
I think at our age, you should be able to drive. I think it's a necessity in life.
Yeah, I don't understand how people.
I'm not an Uber.
My mate, I won't name him. For legal I'm going to do that typical comedy thing. Do you know when you do that? I can't name him for legal reasons, but let's call him Hike Martyr. So my mate, I always say it to him. So I can say it to other people because I say it to him. he's got no concept of one, fuel prices, and two, and how far away something is. He'll say to me like, "Hey, should we just nip over to Hull for a quick gig?"
To Hull?
To Hull?
Is that about 3 hours away?
2 hours, yeah, 2.5, like minimum.
Nah.
It's the other side of the country. It's £60 petrol, and he's like, "Should we just nip there?" Nip. Well, you're going to put 10
about
each way, like the horses.
The only nip we're getting is if it's cold.
We're not nipping to Hull, mate. No, I find though a lot of people who don't drive don't have the concept of it. Winds up. So that's giving you the ick.
Yeah,
fair.
That's icky. And you know what?
Go on.
I'm not put off by a lot of things.
Right,
like
he's got a license, but he doesn't have a car.
That's fine, because there could be a reason. Is he trying to save money, or does he work in a close proximity to where he lives, so it makes sense to walk and keep fit and healthy? It purely depends. There's a lot, but I'm quite easygoing.
Yeah,
I think I'm really chill, and I think when I'm ready to date again, it should be easy. I'm chill.
Wherever.
Na, 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 na. What is it? My breasts are small and humble.
I mean, I find it. I'd rather just meet someone there.
What, than picking them up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
I guess date, meet me there.
Yeah.
Like if it's 3rd, 4th, 5th, you know.
Then I don't mind.
Yeah, but first date, I don't want to come.
Yeah, if it was fair, I don't think you specicied if it was your first
I've done
date.
That before.
What, ask for a lift?
It was kind of like a blind date type of sitch in a way, because it was like, it'll give away who it is. I'm not asked anyway. So my mate, which I get. So my mate tried to set me up with his missus's sister. He'll listen to this as well, right? And so I picked her up from hers.
Yeah.
Where else?
I think as a guy, that's a nice thing to do.
It is, yeah. But then she gets in the car and it was just dead awkward. Like there was just no chat, and I was like, "What have you been up to today?" Like, you know, just trying to like make conversation.
And there was just nothing.
And he was just like, "Just work." Like, cool.
Oh, I've missed me turning.
Cool. Do you like Nickelback? So when, all right, what do you do for work? I can't remember what it was. Catering manager. So the catering manager. All right, okay. Like where? Wherever it was.
Did you go on a second date?
Nope.
Like, was the date not good?
Just no, wasn't feeling it.
Your mate's missus's sister, yeah?
Yeah.
How many times have you seen her since?
I think so. A couple, but I was just like, no, it's just not. I think that and that was like annoying, because like we're driving there and we went somewhere for food, and it was like, say, a 20-minute, 30-minute drive, and I'm before we're even getting there, and I'm like, is there a point here?
The food.
I know.
It's always nice to have nice food.
I know, but
yeah. I'd rather be on my own than
I mean,
in
I'm
company
pretty
that you're trying to like.
I mean, it was like, how's the date going?
Out.
And you're like,
don't you ever do this to me again?
No. Do you know, that's another thing I hate. Do you get this as a woman? Right, so I get it as a
woman.
As a lady.
I'm a real boy.
So I get it's like they feel sorry for you or something. But if you say to someone, especially like as a single dad, they're like, "Oh, I know you'll be great with." And I hate that. I'm going to sound dead shallow, but it's like,
no, my mates do not interfere at
it's
all.
Not mates. It's not mates. It's like say someone from work, for example. It'll be like say a work colleague, and as soon as they find out you're single, they'll be like, "You're single? Oh, do you know what? Like, Tom, you'd love art. Do you know what? Tom's a character. You know, we call him Spider. Like, why? Yeah, he's actually got a drinking problem and he crawls around on the floor a lot. But he's a character. You'll love it. It's always things like whenever anyone says it to me, oh, you'd love Jennifer.
I've never had that.
Have you not?
No.
I get it a lot. You'd love Jennifer. Well, show him a picture of Jennifer, and Jennifer
looks like Shrek.
Looks like I'm not
on the other side of the spoon.
it sounds dead shallow, like, you know, and I know it does, and I'm not painting myself in a good light, but like, and you have to politely be like, oh, Or,
I'm
do you know
okay.
what I had once as well? So, someone tried to set me up with their sister, right? Here's my sister's number, text her. And I was like, I don't really know the person who this was.
Okay.
Like,
had they given the sister the heads up?
I don't know. I was like, what do you mean text? My sister's single, you're single. I think you'd be good together. Text her. And I was like,
No.
I can't just text your sister. No. She said, I've gave her the heads up. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not just texting your sister. Anyway, about an hour later, I get a text from her sister, just saying, hey. And I was like, hello, question mark. She was like, whatever her name was, such and such a body's sister. She told me to text you. I was like, yeah, she told me to text you, but I just thought it was a bit weird, like, just texting out the blue and that.
Oh.
So we had a bit of back and forth, and
Yeah.
she was like, and then I said something, and she was like, how old are you, by the way? And I was like, 32. Or I don't, yeah, probably 32, 31. She was like, oh, you're still a baby. A baby.
How old was she?
46.
Baby.
She was 46.
Baby.
You're my baby.
Ooh, get in my titties. 46?
Yeah, she was 46.
Wow. So did you go on a date with her?
No.
No?
It just felt weird. Felt forced. That was what it is.
Yeah.
Stop yawning.
I think it's the couch.
Right, we'll get the chair. Sit over there.
I'm so comfy.
I'm so comfortable.
Even me eye watered then and everything.
You actually look like you're crying now.
Do I?
Yeah,
no, I think I can see why it comes across as forced.
Yeah, bit forced. I thought that was something girls get as well. Do you never get someone like,
No.
oh, you need to meet up with Tom? Like, yeah, you and Tom would get on like a house on fire because
No.
he's actually just been done for arson.
Sake.
Do you ever get anything like that?
No.
Is that a girl?
No one intervenes and interferes, I was trying to say then, in my love life. No one suggests other single people or asks me about me dating life, because you know what? It's no one's business.
It is no one's business.
And I think as the only single one of the group, it's very easy for them to be like, oh my God, you're going on a date. Tell me all about it. And I'm like, no.
Do you not tell anyone?
I don't care about your date night.
Do you not kiss and tell?
No.
No,
it's no one's business.
just finish the kiss. Lads! Kissed! Lads!
Let's. No, it's not me. It's not my style. No.
Or I get, do you know what else I get? Like, so my mate, you know Paul? Yeah, so Paul's missus will be like, she'll do that. She'll be like, oh, you'd be good with such and such. And then she'll show me a picture and it's the opposite. She's like, dead fit. And then nothing. I'm like, all right, set us up. Like, yeah. It's like, don't tease
Do you reckon
me.
they've showed a picture of you
Yeah,
to the
probably.
person? They've been like, oh, I'm all right, you know, Meg.
Why'd you do this to me? Show me a picture of Shrek and a spoon backwards. Bet he likes Nickelback him. He doesn't even know
Oh,
what
Shrek.
doesn't know what each way is.
She's just fucking bouncing around and back. Rivers.
Thinks horse racing's going to the shop and back. That's a no. Bet you're scared of spiders.
Are you scared of spiders?
I'm petrified of spiders.
Oh, yeah.
If a spider walked in here now,
Icky that.
I'll ick away. I'm not arsed. If you're expecting me to get a spider, ain't happening. I'm leaving you.
You
I'm
know
gone.
what my fear is more than spiders? Oh,
Okay.
moths.
Oh, my mum's like that.
And it extends to butterflies as well.
Oh, yeah, my mum's
But
like that.
moths are so stupid.
You don't know what each way means.
They're going each way, they're fucking trying to do each way. It's like we have a light on like the doorstep and I fucking hate switching it on, because if it's on and then you come home, there's always a moth or two and they just go like between the walls of the door. It stresses me out the amount
it's
of
as
times I've had to ring an older adult to come and assist me with opening the door. Like I just stand by the gate crying.
Gives me the ick.
Crying. Does that give you the ick?
No, it doesn't. Just get
But
something
I'll kill a
hard.
spider for you.
I'd kill them off for you.
Even if it was big, I'd shit myself, but I'd do that for you.
I went round to my mate's house. We were playing. We had a couple of drinks and we were playing FIFA. And the biggest spider. It was about that big. Like, I'm not joking. It was massive.
Yeah.
About that big.
Legit,
crawled across the floor. It was that big. It looked at us and went, "Can I have a go?" Like, that's how big this spider was, right? It was huge. So he starts screaming and gets on the couch. And then I'm starting to scream and get on the couch. And then he went, "Go get a glass." I was like, he didn't have a glass big enough for this spider. In fact, the spider was that big. It was like, "Yeah, I'll have a drink." You know, it was like, "No, just put you in." So we got a mixing bowl and I kind of just threw it at the spider.
Did it land so the spider was in it?
It landed next to it, so I had to get close to the big spider. Pick up this
you
mixing
fucked
bowl,
that.
And then I put it on top of it, and he was like, "Right, go get like a paper or something." And the only thing I could find was like a Virgin Media offer thing. So I slid that under. He went, "That's not big enough." I was like, "Mate, that's moving in. I want to see what broadband it wants." So, bear in mind, we're
going to upgrade the package.
We're going to upgrade it. Yeah, get some Wi-Fi boosters in there. He's going to
I'll
love
get a
it.
Domino's whilst you're eating.
I'll give him a Netflix password, whatever he needs, as long as he stays in that bowl. And then, so he calls two 30-year-old blokes, right? He calls his dad. This is like 1 o'clock in the morning. Dad's like in work the next day. He's like, "Dad, there's a big spider. You need to come and get it." He was like, "I'm not coming to your house."
I'd have just left that in the mixing bowl till it didn't move
like,
anymore.
I can't sleep in my house knowing that it's there. I was like, "Man, I can't even be in here. I don't want to be involved." His dad turns up with a shot glass.
What?
Even the spider was laughing at that. It was like,
not even a tumbler's going to fix this.
It's like that meme, like, "I don't think you have the facilities for that." And he gets a shot glass. Anyway, he takes it outside and
put you two to shame.
Oh, yeah. So
imagine ringing your dad in your 30s as a bloke to get a spider.
It wasn't a spider. This was huge. I've heard about these spiders, like huge, like
giving it all legs.
Pure legs everywhere. Is it 6?
6.
What has 8? Octopus, octopi. So yeah, I'm scared of spiders. Is the short of that story. I do not like spiders.
Okay, well, I think I'm better at them than you are.
We had one in our house on the wall, and George was at the top of the stairs. He wouldn't come down, and he was like, "Get it," and I had to get the Hoover out. Try and
You've passed your fear on to your kids.
I tried not to. And he was, and then George was at the top of the stairs. And he was like, "Get the spider," and I was like, "I'm trying to get the spider. The spider's huge, and I don't know where the bloody Hoover is." If I lost the Hoover, Hoover's gone out for the day.
Just hit it.
So
just get a shoe and hit it.
I couldn't do that because then I've still got the mess to clean up, and I don't want to touch it. Anyway, found the Hoover.
Dustpan and brush it.
I brought the Hoover out, and then I sucked it up, and then we chucked the Hoover out for a bit, and then George comes down and giving it the big I am. He was like, "I wasn't even bothered me. You were dead scared then, you know." Honestly, even George was like, "You gave me the ick." I was like,
"Stop
"You're at the top of the stairs."
He didn't say that.
No, he didn't say that.
Imagine your kid. You've just given me the ick.
I don't think it's that far away. Ollie's nearly 13 now, and like he's almost as tall as me, and it is like living with. In my house, it's like living with Kevin and Perry. Remember, like the Kevin.
Can I have a jam sandwich, please, Mrs. Peterson?
That's George, and Ollie's Kevin. He's like, "You're no longer my friend. I hate you."
I love that film.
That's what my house is like. It's like Kevin and Perry. If I put them two in bucket hats, Kevin and Perry.
Do it. Love a bucket hat, me.
But I could see it, and it's like in his eyes, like living with a bloke, and you're sitting there going like, "Hey, will you go do this?" And I could see it in his eyes. He's looking at me as if to say, "The fuck are you gonna do? Hoover me up? I don't think so." Sit back down and listen to your Nickelback.
Sit back down.
I think that's a pod.
It's a wrap.
I think that's episode 1 of what we're calling it.
5 pence change of what the pod's.
5 pence change. What's the pod? We'll figure that out. But thanks for listening. If you could tell everybody about it, that'd be great. And we will do this again if you want to hear it. If you want to listen to it, let us know. I will do more. If you don't want to listen to it, we'll still do it anyway because it's actually quite enjoyable.
It's 76, nice. It's couch therapy.
It is. Of the 800 pilots that we recorded before putting them on out, I've actually quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been nice.
So yeah, check us out, and we'll see you next time. Ciao for now.